Hello, hello. I hope you are well. Welcome to the daily 1 hour black and orange political tarot readings. Let you know, around here my name is Autumn, and this is my co-host, Boo Boo Zen Kitty. The cuteness, the little positive energy generator. Very soft, very sweet. I hope you're well. Let me see if I can lift this up just a tiny bit. I usually spend the first 10 or 15 minutes where I get I take your questions, your political questions, and let me see if I can tilt this down just a little bit. Just want to make sure I can see that you can see the kitty and the cards. I just if you have a question, just put it in all caps in the chat. And I'll know anything that's in all caps. I will assume you're talking to me. So, but you don't have to put any of the comments underneath the video in all caps. If you put your actual comments below the video in all caps, I will assume you're mad at me, and I will be like, oh my gosh, what did I do? Oh, okay. So, yeah, just do those normally, please. Oh, all right. Let me think. If I don't get to your question, it is never anything personal. I promise. I promise. I would just feel terrible if I had hurt your feelings in some way. Nobody has like the super secret emoji code that like, ooh, I answer their questions, but I don't answer your. No, not how this works. Nope. We're all in this Trump mess together. So, lastly, all income that comes into the channel, I take 10% of it. So 10% of gross income from any source that comes in goes to feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. And they are really needed right now. That is an ongoing thing. It's built into my business model. Such as it is, such as I have a business model, that's a unquestioned part of it. All right. Oh, wondering eyes saying, Autumn, when is it over? I don't think I can do this much longer. I hear you, but boy, is it coming. It's coming. It's coming. And I'm pretty sure all the readers are feeling it. Pretty sure. But, all right, let me scroll all the way back up to the top here. Little evening session. Let me see. Actually, this is like taking up half the camera, half of what's visible. So I'll move that over there. There we go. There we go. Better-ish. All right. Am I at the top? Yeah, I think so. Okay, so I'm looking for anything in all caps. Uncover the news. Oh, I didn't expect all of my my lunchtime friends to be here, but you are. That's very sweet. Breaking: DOJ backs legal challenge to Hawaii travel quarantine requirement. Of course they do. Will the DOJ use legal force to stop states from issuing quarantine or mask requirements? Some provinces in Canada close their borders to non-essentials. Yes, and the EU is seriously considering closing its borders to Americans. That's going on the list. Okay, here we go. All right, I've copied that down. If you are just watching a replay, you can scroll down to the first comment. I'll have it pinned or in the description box. There will be a list of the questions covered today, and then just the numbers there. You can just click on them. It'll take you right to what you're interested in. Okay, let me scroll down. Anything in all caps? Thank you guys for being here this evening. Again, seriously. Justice Department announces superseding indictment against Wikileaks Assange. Ooh, okay, now that I don't know anything about. Oh, superseding indictment. So let me guess, he's done nothing wrong? Okay. One of the comments is, what the heck? Yep. All right, I'm looking for all caps. There's Cat Shepherd. Good morrow, friends. With the hearts and the kitties and the chocolate bar. I love it. Hello, everybody. All right, still looking. Oh, cat, beautiful. I love the purple in those hearts. Wandering eyes. When is this over? I don't think I can do so much longer. You know what? I'm gonna read on that. Wandering eyes, because I think we're all feeling tired. But let me. Okie dokie. Joan Rogers is asking, do court decisions get leaked to Trump ahead of time? Well, let's find out. Let us see what the cards say. Let us cast ourselves into the future. All right. Will Barr be impeached? I haven't gotten that so far. I really haven't. I've been reading on it. I'll add it to the list, and I'll see if I've got time. I've kind of got to go with what my gut is telling me. And will Barr be impeached? It's not now if it happens. I mean, they're going to wait until he goes in front of the Judiciary Committee July 28th. I mean, that's a month from now. Actually, a month and 4 days from now. And then it would have to be something. Yeah. Some people are really just appalled that it's going to be that long, but at the same time, if they want to, cross all their T's and dot their I's and get corroborating witnesses and all that kind of fun stuff all lined up, maybe the Democrats will use. I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe they will use the time productively. No. Okay, question. Will Barr lie under oath? Okay, Cindy, let's have a look at that. Okie dokie. Mostly he just usually sits there and just pretends he doesn't know the meanings of very basic words. Ask? Well, I don't know what the word ask means. Please. Oh, you should know the meaning of the other word that's like ask, but has only 2 different letters in it, and because that's what you are. Anyway, deep down, Trump knows his overforms as Carla Kay. We could read on it. Always have to check in on the Orange Fuhrer. Seek help. Seriously, seek help. Catherine Yoram. Hi, Autumn, Boo-Boos, and Kitty. So happy to be here. I'm so happy you're here. Oh, Jean saying hit the like and thumbs up. Thank you. Oh, there was a question from Helen. Where'd it go? Oh, it disappeared. Is it only Pence who can start the 25th against Trump? Yeah, pretty much. It's him in the cabinet. That's our only option for the 25th. Okay, AQ. Trump's. Oh, the brother suing Mary Trump over the book. Is that a cousin? Oh no, it's actually an uncle. It's Trump's younger brother, isn't it? We'll ask. Let's add it to the list. Let's see what's going on. I've got the Halloween deck out, which always makes me happy. I've had this deck for, oh gosh, 25 years, and for some reason it's still fine, which is just bizarre, whereas I have other decks I've had for less than a year that are falling apart. But it's called the Black and Orange channel because I love Halloween stuff. So those are the colors of Halloween. Catherine, how does Judge Sullivan feel about the Flynn case? Oh, he's spitting mad. You know, do you guys remember the band 9 Inch Nails? Yeah, that's pretty much what he's spitting right now, Judge Sullivan. But we can. I just hope that either the larger, because it was an appellate, it was a appeal court panel, not the full appeal court, which rarely, I guess, doesn't do many things, doesn't do many cases in its entirety, kind of with everybody together. And it was the panel that said the Flynn case should be dismissed, but that will change if Sullivan says he wants the full appeal court to rule on it, or someone who's on the bench on the appeal court is like, excuse you. So I'm surprised we haven't heard anything yet. At least I haven't heard anything. Maybe you have. Maybe you have. I listen to a lot of news, but I still manage. You guys teach me stuff every day. Holly, hello. What will happen with the Flynn investigation? Will the case be dismissed? There we go. That's what I was just talking about. Okie dokie. Do, 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 do. Oh, Zen Kitty, so relaxed. Yes, he is the Zen Kitty. Just a relaxed kitten. And he's very soft. He's very soft. He's a good boy. Oh no, Uncover the News has more breaking news. It's like, oh no, because you're on top of it. New York City will paint Black Lives Matter on the street in front of Trump Tower. Love it. Absolutely love it. Kazani, will there be a new trade war between the EU and USA? EU plans to go ahead with digital tax. Robert Drumpf, could be. I think the brother Robert. Robert. Okay, Viola is asking, did Trump really slow down testing? Will he be prosecuted someday for that? Well, even Fauci was saying he was never told to slow down testing. And he seemed quite credible when he said that. So it may just be that he was never told, nobody was ever told to speed any up. They're defunding testing. They're defunding testing sites in Texas. There really aren't words for the corruption, and oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. Remember to hit the like button. Thank you, Kay Nelson, for suggesting that. Okay. Oh no. I do hate when the, hang on, I'm gonna get up for just a second and do this. There. Sorry, it was, oh, good kitty. Oh, hopefully he'll be back. Okay. All right, and oh good, we have a few more questions, and really, I don't even know if I can get through the whole list, but I'll try. Okay, Samantha, hello. Will there be more whistleblowers before the election? Will any of them have an impact? Absolutely, I want to look at that. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I can get through all these, but I'll try. I will try. Okay. Remember, Flynn has cases at the SDNY. Oh, Ricky. That's good news. Oh my gosh. Bonnie's asking, will Trump and crew ever face repercussions? They will vary by person. There is no, this person's going to get off, this person's going to get just a little slap on the wrist, this person's gonna get, I'm feeling more jail time, actual jail time. I've never picked up Trump going to jail. I've picked up him being in dealing with lawyers and legal stuff so much that he's effectively in a legal, a what would it be? Not a legal jail, I can't think of the right word. What do you think? What do you think, Precious? What do you think, good boy? Yeah? Okay. Renier, by the way, thank you, Autumn, for the evening read. Oh, for everyone. You guys are great. Club fed, yeah. Lawyers, you spend so much time around lawyers or in courts. There's a word for that. Anyway, I can't remember. But it's not going to be fun for him. It's going to cost him a fortune, and I have picked up repeatedly that they're going to confiscate a lot of his fortune for money laundering. I have picked up that repeatedly. So, legal purgatory. Thank you, Kay Nelson. That legal. I'm just going to make a note of that down here. Legal purgatory. That's what I was trying to think of. Thank you. Okay, so I have the cards, and you guys are here, ready to go. We have a kitty for good energy. It is about 17 minutes in by the time we get started here, so 17. We will start with, will the DOJ, Barr, use legal force to stop states from issuing quarantine or mask requirements? All right, let me shuffle, and I usually shuffle on my lap because it's quieter. Yep, jeez. I use these so much, and I mean, here, let me show you. I don't know if you can see, but they're still solid after all these years. I don't know what they made these cards out of. But they're like they're like extra special magic cards. I was gonna say something to you guys. What was it? Oh. No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay. We're getting closer to 18, and I have shuffled. How can he defund COVID-19 testing from any state? It hasn't stopped, asked Donna. Exactly. Louise, what about Mar-a-Lago? Does he lose that? What I've gotten repeatedly is yes. Like Melania or Eric walking through like empty hallways looking around for one last time because it's being sold or taken and auctioned off. That's what I've got repeatedly. Okay. 1830. DOJ, legal force. Stop states from protecting themselves. All right, let me just close my eyes here for a second, reach out for this energy. Sorry, I won't be able to see your comments for a second. Okay, let's see. Will the DOJ bring legal action to stop states from using masks or quarantining? Well, we know Barr will do anything for Trump. Someone was pointing out it isn't even unitary executive beliefs. He's literally doing personal favors for the president. Then again, apparently half of Barr's family works in the White House and thereabouts. Okay. DOJ, stop the insult to injury. Oh, and look, it's a mask. Let's see if you can, I just want to make sure you guys can see this. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, it's a mask. That's what we're reading on. The insult to the injury of the illness about masks. Okay. So, cards I got. Knight of Swords. Chariot. Oh, it's spreading fast. Whew, it's spreading fast. Don't like that. Temperance. That's the whole point of the quarantine and masks. Four of Swords. Shut it down. This is the card of quiet as a tomb. Just quiet. Ace of Wands. This is taking action. It is spreading so fast, and the people who are in charge of states, unless they are just so, unless they're like, you know, Barr, and they don't even drink the Kool-Aid, they like snort the Kool-Aid powder. They are actually a lot more alarmed about what's happening than they let on. They don't want to cause panic. It's bad. This feels awful. Stay home. Don't go to Trump rallies. It's not complicated. And yeah, they are desperate to take action to make this, to slow this down to yeah, ICUs are being overrun. Isn't somewhere in Texas it like 97% capacity in their ICU? Hello, sweetie. And they're shifting patients to other surrounding hospitals, and it's a mess. But is the DOJ going to try something? What it does feel like is if they try, the leaders in these states are going to raise heck. Let's see here. Sorry, I'm trying to reach out for this energy. Okay, Barr, who has to stop in the middle of meetings to walk over to the window, eat a couple dead flies off the windowsill, go back to his meeting. Renfield. I must clear the protesters' way for the master. Yes, Renfield. Judgment. Oh, yeah, this is not, don't do it. Don't do it. Barr, seriously? DOJ, don't do it. Don't try to stop the states. Oh, this, it feels very clearly, that way lies, oh, you're going to be in, oh, people will be mad. Oh, people will just, oh, it won't be good for you. Okay, Eight of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. Magician, so Barr trying to pull a rabbit out of his hat. Justice. Oh, court siding with the states, blocking him. And Trump just continuing to run around basically saying that the masks are a political statement, blah, 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 blah. But it's just him running around. These are very scared Democrats. I get cups for Democrats in this deck. That's ghosts, and they're just scared and they're worried. They're not happy. And then Republicans who are like, well, we have to get back to work. So what if people die? You know, we need money to do whatever. Yeah. So what I'm getting is, yeah, Barr may try something stupid like that, but the courts are going to be, you know, basically, I'm just waiting for courts and from various judges to just kind of go sit on Barr's head, Barr or Trump's head, and say, no, hello, Mary. Okay, so that's what I'm getting for that. All right, what is next? See if I can zip through some of these. About 25-ish. Okay. Assange. All right. I don't know anything about this. Are they trying to announce a superseding indictment against Assange? So are they mad at him, and basically which way are they falling? Are they trying to put him away? Are they trying to bury him in a hole somewhere, basically, or are they Assange? Or Trump and Barr, are they trying to bury Assange in a hole somewhere, or are they trying to get him off with a slap on the wrist and send him back to Australia? Okay, let's see here. Assange has a family. Yes, he has a son who can't stand him, and a previous wife. Oh, let's see here. Okay, I'm not seeing any more information. So I guess we don't know. Do we not know? 2 sons and a fiance. Oh, someone wants to marry Assange? Really? Really? Stella Morris, is that her name? Oh, Assange's ticket's named. Oh, yuck. You defending him? What? Who? Does New Zealand go back into lockdown? I don't know if I'll be able to get to that tonight. Uncover the news, but I will be back tomorrow at noon. Okay, alleging he intentionally worked with hackers affiliated with the groups LulzSec and Anonymous to target and publish sensitive information. Alright, let's just read on Assange. What's going to happen to Assange? That man is damaged. He's seriously damaged. He's I don't know what's wrong with him, but he doesn't have. There's something. He doesn't connect with people. He doesn't feel. I don't know exactly in what way, but there's something very, very off about Assange. What to say? Feelings and future action of Mohit towards me? I don't know. They're all damaged. Well, that's true, but he's just particularly like, yeah, I don't know what anybody finds attractive about him, because I'm not the perfect person at judging character, but yeah, I'd run. I'd that energy. I'd oof. No thanks. It's something beyond narcissism, Priesteris. I really think so. I really think so. I've heard that Assange is a form of autism. It could be. Heard rumors he's on the autistic spectrum, says Catherine. Yep. All right, Assange. What's going to happen to you? Well, I can't. Normally, it feels like, my spirit goes to their spirit and is like trying to have a conversation. I don't feel like I can talk to him. He's this weird mixture of really cruel, obnoxious. There's no way to deal with him, with just enough being pathetic enough that you partially want to feel sorry for him, but then he immediately goes back to being so awful. Let's see, Assange. What's going to happen to you? Yeah, I mean, what I'm getting from him is, why can't they just leave me alone? What do you mean, why can't they just leave you alone? Look what you've done. Look what you continue to do. Well, they should just leave me alone, because he doesn't want to deal with all this stuff. He doesn't want to deal with people. He doesn't want to deal with all this legal stuff. He doesn't want to deal with this, jail time, and he just wants to be back with his, in front of his computers and and doing his little, I don't know. Don't cry for me, Argentina. I don't know, from the balcony. I'm not saying I'm not saying she was like him, but Night of Pumpkins. He was sitting pretty, and that was the end of that. He's not sitting pretty anymore. 8 of Swords. Okay. They're trying to unravel all the stuff around him. He thinks they're trying to undermine him, but they're actually trying to unravel more of what he did. See if they can get any information out of him. Good luck with that. Assange sounds like Zuckerberg. Zuckerberg's nicer, but they're not completely dissimilar. I will say that energetically they're not completely dissimilar. Yeah. 8 of Wands and 4 of Swords. Oh, he's going away for a long time. This, quiet as a tomb, quiet as a cell. Wherever he ends up, it's going to be very, very quiet. He's not going to die. I'm saying he's going to be incarcerated, and it's, all kind of people are after him. Right now they're trying to see if they can weasel some information out of him, trick him. They've got seriously, they've got like, it feels like they've got like, I don't know. Isn't he in the UK? So it would be MI5 is like their FBI. MI6 is like the CIA, isn't it? James Bond is MI6, I want to say. Tell me, please correct me. My ignorance is vast. I try to chip away at it every day. But MI5, it's like they've got special people from MI5, or maybe even special dispensation for someone from MI6 to somebody who's really good at tricking people into giving up information. Oh, MI5 is like the CIA. Okay. Thank you, Jazzy Girl. I must have it backwards. Sorry about that. They're just trying to get more information out of him, and everybody wants him, and one way or the other, he's going to jail. Okay, so the U.S. with the superseding indictment. UK. MI5. U.S. Mickey Mouse? I don't know what that means. I'm sorry, Disrat. I know Assange is an Australian, but but all kind of different countries want him. He's in Belmarsh in the UK. Oh. And I can just guess at what kind of what a model prisoner he is, considering I can feel, it's like I can feel the frustration of the guards from here. So with this whole DOJ thing. Oh, Marie's Table's live. Well, I guess it's good to announce that on Cover the News. If people are bored here. Solitary confinement. Good. Marie's wonderful. If you'd rather go watch Marie, go watch Marie. Seriously. Yeah, Mossad is scarier, but that's not. Yeah. No. All right. DOJ Assange. Oh. There's something about when there's some energy here. I just got something about Barr not being able to, like, not being around, not being in power to fully deal with, like, to be pushing the Assange thing. 6 of Wands. Huh. Hang on. Okay, Cups, Knight of Wands, Strength. Judgment, 6 of Cups. Barr will be gone. Democrats. By the time all the legal wrangling was done, it feels like the U.S. has a strong case against him, but it's not going to be Barr and Trump. Especially not Barr. That's weird. That's just what the energy feels like. Well, I guess that's that. Oh, Gomer. Gomer embarrassed himself today. Oh my gosh. I would be embarrassed. Seriously, you can't even argue. You have to hit something against the table constantly to drown out a witness who you just decide has gone on too long. Wow. And then to say there's nothing in the rules against me making noise. Yeah, there are. That was just pathetic. My favorite Gomert line, I will not have you disparage my asparagus. Oh my gosh. I've never actually, I've never heard that one. Oh, I will believe it though. When is Gomert never not embarrassing himself? Oh yeah. Pounding, yeah, they had to pound the gavel on him over and over and over. Yeah. Okay, so, oh, hello Dave. Okay, 37. Sorry, I just occasionally see some people I normally see at my noon thing. It's like, oh, you came. All right, now this is a very important question. All right, we're at like 37 and a half. Sorry, I've got to, for those of you who don't normally watch, or you're here, not normally, I really have, I've got to stay on top of this time stamping or it'll take me hours to do it afterward. Okay. Wondering Eyes, who is one of our fantastic moderators. Thank you so very much to all of our moderators. Autumn, when is it over? I don't think I can do this much longer. All right, that just breaks my heart. That just rips my heart out of my chest because I have a big old Cancer moon, and it's trine my sun, and in Scorpio. And my my Mars is in Pisces. Unfortunately, it doesn't quite make a grand trine, which would be nice, but, so when you're hurting, I just want to, have you come sit in the other, I've got this great big gray chair. I call it the gray chair of happiness. And it has a twin right next to that. And I just want to put you on the other gray chair of happiness and make you cocoa and feed you waffles or something and have, Boo Boo here come sit on your lap. So let's see if there's anything that they can tell us about when this is going to be over and just, something in response to just how tired we are. There's the Empress. That's the card I get for America. But it's also just, everybody has a breaking point. Everybody, even the Empress, she's still human. Well, I mean, obviously she's not, but she's still a person. We can visit your great chair of happiness in the astral autumn. Well, you are more than welcome, Renee. We are tired, yes. Oh, I'm so sorry, DLC. But, let me see if what they can say about because we're tired. We're tired. We get through it. We will. We'll get through it together. But we're tired. I'm actually getting a sense of we've been tired all along, and there's a certain edge to what it feels like is we're feeling extra tired now. Well, first of all, because right now, as of Wednesday until sometime tomorrow, there are 6 planets in retrograde. 6. They've all taken the step back and they're double checking and so it's so hard to move forward with all of that energy taking, they're going to leave the house but stopping and going, whoa, wait, let me step back and double check. Do I have my wallet? Is the cat okay? Did I turn that off? Is that okay? That's what a retrograde is. All these a planet, basically, from our perspective, it looks like it's about to move forward, but no, it takes a couple steps back, double check things, bring up some stuff from, grab some things from the past, and then it can move forward again. Well, right now, 6 planets. That's all these different parts of our lives, just all pulling back like that, where it's like everything is a slog. So there's that energy. We just had this eclipse and the solstice this weekend. Luckily, Venus goes direct tomorrow. It means it starts moving forward again. And Venus is, it's interesting that the planets, some of them are, you would think that, oh yeah, the inner planets will be in retrograde the most. We think of Mercury. No, and it varies from planet to planet, and Venus actually spends the least amount of time in retrograde. It's only in retrograde like 7% of the time, whereas some of the outer planets, it's like 50% of the time. So when things happen that are more rare, they affect us more. So Venus going direct tomorrow, that will help. Especially since it's so relatively, it's so rarely in retrograde. So that's good. And things are going to get better. But part of it is just everything in retrograde. And part of it is that our spirits can sense that we are near the end of this. And it's like, I don't know, going for a really, really long flight or a really, really long car trip where you just slog your way through it. And you're just like, okay, and you just do what you need to do. But then once you realize you're a certain distance away, it's like, okay, let's get there. When I get there, because you're so close. I think our spirits can sense that, which is not helping. Okay, let me see. Only 5 more months. Maybe some impeachments down the road for them. All right, well, let's see what guides have to say here. Be kind to each other. Okay, be kind to yourself too. It's like, okay, this, and with the illness thing still rearing its head, and in America and all this mess. Look, if you need a cup of cocoa, have a cup of cocoa. If little creature comforts can help a lot. It's called they give it big names like self-care, but really, after this, I'm gonna see what I can do to sort out the time stamping, and then I'm gonna watch a movie, and that I'm really looking forward to that. Just I don't watch movies all the time, but so it's nice because I'm watching with some friends, and just something that's been out for a long time, but we'll be able to talk, and yeah, this is actually my favorite card in tarot. It's my favorite card in this deck because I love Halloween. I absolutely love Halloween because you can be anything you want, and you are rewarded for creativity and for kindness and giving. And it's spooky and fun, but it's harmless. So that's awesome. But little things you can do for yourself. I love the energy of Halloween. Yeah, Renee, I'm with you. Okay. Ace of Pumpkins, that's one of my other favorite cards in this deck. I mean, look at that. Even the little skull sucker, he's all happy. That's a very happy little treat barrel bag, what have you. Okay, yeah, we're hurting. All right, Ace of Pumpkins. This is trying to do the self-care because it's frustrating. Yep, the moon, the howling at the moon. Frustration. Six of Wands, kind of working together. Have a kitty, have a pet sit on your lap. Six of Ghosts, even more. Let some people closer in. It's easy to get distance from other people. And then Seven of Swords. Normally this is the Thief card, but in this deck it's the Bats. And this deck is particularly good because a lot of what we're dealing with right now, what it feels like, is the bats are just flying around your head. Just chaos, just chaotic energy, just and it's like all that chaos have a point where you put it in the bag, you put it in a bag for a day. I've started reading, making sure that I read, I'm working my way through a novel, and I read before I go to bed, where I turn off all the electronics. Pats in the Belfry. Yeah, it sounds like, it feels often like we're living in the Belfry. So if you can have some point where you can contain them. So what I'm getting from this is self-care, and be kind to yourself and be kind to others, and we'll get through it. You're not alone. That's what I'm getting. But is this really, is that the light at the end of the tunnel? Where bad things are going to come out about Trump and it will all finally crumble the way it should, since it's built on, everything in Trump's world, his world is just cut the cards. His world is built on corruption. I feel like we're stuck in middle school with Trump. Oh, Stephen, that is a perfect description. Oh. Tell you, there was some time after middle school where someone was talking about reincarnation, and it was like, no, because the thought of having to go through middle school again, no. All right. Are we near? Is there a light at the end of the tunnel? And then after this, I will zip through as many of these questions as I can. Ten of Swords. These are the swords in Trump's political back. They're there. And he's starting to sink. You've got the chaos, but they're all facing one direction. It's all, we can see it more clearly, and he is sinking. Queen of Swords. I get queens for groups, and I get swords. It can be military, it can be medical administration, or most often it's investigators. This is whole groups of investigators in different places. Star in the middle, and Six of Pentacles. We are not going to get everything we want from SCOTUS, Supreme Court. We're just not. And just brace yourself now. There are going to be some things out of the Supreme Court that are just going to be as frustrating as everything else has been. However, we are going to get something. We are going to get something, and it's going to do immense trouble to Trump. Immense. Once they rule and some, records or something somewhere go somewhere, oh, the pain, and then what is it, in like a month or so, Barr is going to be in front of the Judicial Committee hearing. He's going to be in a Judicial Committee hearing, but who cares? He's just going to lie. But Mary Trump's book is going to come out. Enough. Take him down on him. We're so close. We are so close. And this star card, it's normally Trump. I'm the star, I'm the star, I'm the star, but it feels like the air is finally starting to clear, because generally a star card is a card of hope. This is hope for the future. And in this deck, it's this lovely little alpine village with a gargoyle, where the air's even with the smoke coming out of these little chimneys, it's a wood smoke. The air is very clear, and the night is clear, and things are starting to grow again. So, and the investigations and the judicial branch giving us some things, those two things coming together to form hope. Hang in there. Hang in there. Okay, I've got to get through some of these other questions, so let me nip through as many as I can. 52. So sorry if I seem a bit abrupt on this. Make sure I get through this. 52. Some of these I won't. I'm just going to go with my intuition and just go. Okay, will Barr be impeached? Okay, will Barr be impeached? Renfield, how's it going? Oh, gonna drag your feet. Went down to my basement, got you a nice big box of dead spiders. Are you going to read on the master? No, Renfield, I'm here to read on you. Gonna be impeached? The university that you got your law degree at has publicly come out and said you're despicable. Liberals, and as he said in that interview, history is written by the victors. Really? You're really that sure? Lies, lies. You know he's lying because his lips are moving. Wouldn't believe him if he said water was wet. 7 of Wands, Republicans have been protecting him. Chariot, Judgment in the center, Ace of Wands, Page of Pentacles. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you. We've got Judgment in the middle. I've got the Republicans have been trying to protect him, but things move very quickly, and Barr is judged, and there is action taken. And then eventually here he ends up just kind of being much, much, much diminished. Instead of being the hermit or, the great wise one, the great, the great and terrible Renfield, he becomes this little tiny figure with a very small little Republican pentacle. So, but is that impeachment? Does he lose his license? What is this? Or just Trump gets booted out? Because there's something there. It's something, it feels slightly, how do I put this? It's like if you're listening to a piece of music and the beat's really regular, but then every once in a while you're getting an off beat just randomly. It feels like, when Trump goes, it'll be a beat, it'll be a knock. But Victors don't eat spiders. I know, Susan, but they're his favorite. Uh, when Trump leaves, it's like that's the beat, and then it's like, well, Barr would leave at the same time, but they're not quite lining up. But I don't know that I'm getting full blown, because best of my knowledge, the United States has never impeached a sitting attorney general. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Heartbreak. Well, is that the people today testifying against him who are horrified by him? He will do anything for Trump. He will do anything for the master. Anything. All right, 7 of Swords. That is the insult to injury strength card. King of Swords. Insult to injury. Yeah, because they're the victors, and that Mueller report's coming back. This is the Mueller report card. Report card? I guess it is sort of a report card. Not Mueller himself. Now he's not. He doesn't feel like he's here anymore. But that report that's coming back. What's the heartache here? What is the heartache here? 2 of Wands, Justice, Ace of Cups. All right, setting different parts of the judicial against themselves. Lots of emotions. The Republican appointees. The Trump appointees, of course, leaning toward Trump, but Wheel of Fortune and the Sword of Truth coming out. Okay, I don't want to just frustrate you more, but yeah, there are just... Barr's going down, but between here and there, we're going to have to put up with his lies for several more months. Well, or a certain amount of time. I don't know if he makes it to election day, or just after. I don't know. There's something I cannot wrap my head around. I can't. I can feel it, but I can't get a solid. Barr crooks of arrhythmia. I don't know. Oh, thank you, Catherine. From Boo Boo's Australian feline cousins, Lulu and Marcy. Do you hear that? Do you hear that, Boo Boo? Lulu and Marcy are saying hello to you from Australia. Yes. Oh, precious. Thank you so much. Justice is moving slow. Yes, it is. Okay, well, is Barr going to, pass away to the great insect graveyard in the sky? He's going down with Trump, that's for certain. 5 of Cups, Devil, 7 of Wands. This last card is very much Republicans protecting him, so I don't think so. Sometimes I'm still in the uptake. Renfield was Dracula's lawyer, and Dracula's literally the end of him. Ding! Exactamundo. No, actually, he wasn't was he the lawyer? Oh, that's right, he was the lawyer. And he went crazy. And that's why he was in the asylum. Yes. Sorry. I'm getting the energy's not great. It's very confusing, and I'm very confused, and but we're going to get there. 59 in a bit. Okay, let's look at 5930. Let's look at Trump's brother. Is it Trump's brother Robert suing to stop Mary Trump over her book? Thank you, Renee. Thank you. You guys are so good to me. Thank you. Is it Robert? Who is trying to stop Mary's book from coming out, saying that she signed a non-disclosure or something back during the settlement in '99 or whenever it was, something. All right, they're going to be able to stop Mary's book. Robert and the sister are suing. All right, let's look. I'm going to close my eyes here for a second. So sorry, I can't see your comments. Mary Trump's book. Oh, she's mad. Oh, she's mad. And there is no love lost there. Oh my goodness. She didn't like him to begin with. She didn't like her uncle. She didn't like her aunt. She can't stand Trump. I mean, it's the animosity is just, and that everything that they've been through, and now the aunt and uncle are trying to sue her. Well, Lady Farley, thank you. Oh, she's mad. Oh, she's mad. And apparently she is going to, I think the expression is read him for filth, Trump, that talk about abuse and all the family secrets, and every time an NDA is signed, a Trump lie gets its wings. Ronnie, that is fantastic. I love that. Oh, man. The seeds. The seeds of Trump's destruction have been sown, and it is time for harvest. Oh, she's going to. Oh, I love this energy. Seriously, if anybody manages to get hold of some kind of advanced copy, I'll keep it secret for you. I really will. Oh, please, contact me. Let me get hold of me on Twitter. DM me. Direct message me on Twitter. Seriously. Oh, please share. Oh, please. Okay, the cuteness coming, the warm energy coming off of you. You are the sweetest. You are a cupcake. You are just a fuzzy cupcake. The good energy coming off of him is amazing. Oh, precious one. All right, King of Pentacles, Two of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. She's bringing him down. Knight of Cups, Three of Swords. That is Trump. Trump comes up as in various cards in various guises, parts of his life or his psyche. This is Trump, the corrupt businessman, the King of Pumpkins, where the weed of crime bears bitter fruit. Crime does not pay. Shadow knows. Wahaha. So she knows all about that, and she has formed a partnership to help get a book out. And Trump's clock on the wheel, his time on the Wheel of Fortune is already past peak, and she's gonna shove this thing hard. Knight of Cups, that I get ghosts in this deck. It's cups for Democrats. Democrats having things they can bring forward, which causes Trump indigestion and heartbreak. Not that he has a heart to break, it's more the indigestion and indignation. Rachel time. Oh, yeah. Yep. Mary. Melissa. Mary is Trump's niece. She is Fred Jr.'s daughter. And Fred Jr. died of alcoholism, I want to say when Mary was 21. And Trump specifically, and to some extent, a couple of his siblings, but not all. Thank you, Laura. They swindled Mary and her brother out of Fred Sr. money. And Mary Trump, my newest heroine, seriously. Seriously. And Mary's brother has, is it a son who has cerebral palsy or something like that? And Trump will not help. He won't give money to help care for this boy, his own nephew, who has cerebral palsy. The brother has cerebral palsy. Well, Trump's not helping. But he stole all that money. Oh, thank you for being here, Jean. Oh, Alex Kitty watching you says, hi, Autumn and Boo Boo. Good kid. All right, so what's going to happen with the book? The book. Le livre. Oh, that's a party. Do you guys watch Jeremy Johns, the movie reviewer on YouTube? Now it's a party. What was one of his phrases? Oh, I know who Mary Trump is. I was guessing what Trump will ultimately say about her. Oh, I understand, Melissa. It was just, there are people here who don't know, I'm sure. High Priestess, those are the secrets. Secrets, 10 of Pentacles, about how her family made a lot of money. Queen of Pentacles, right in the middle. The corrupt group of them. 6 of Wands, the people who protected them, and 10 of Ghosts, 10 of Cups, happy democratic families when all of this comes out. This is not, I don't know that this is going to bring, I don't think the book itself is going to bring Trump down, but there's stuff in it that will, and there's stuff in it that will damage him. Oh, was he flashing you again? Sorry about that. Oh, okay, there we go. All right, let me see if there's anything else I can squeeze in here. I got that. Okay, what about the Flynn investigation? I think that's an important one to look at. It is, we're at 68. 68. The good kitty. You are the good kitty, yes you are. All right, what's going to happen to the Flynn investigation? Oh boy. The nephew that had cerebral palsy died. He was afraid Trump. Oh my gosh, Deb. Oh, that makes my heart hurt. Oh. Bless his soul. Bless his soul. He suffered a lot. I wouldn't wish that on anybody. Anybody. Let alone some poor kid. Jeez. Nobody deserves that. And I'm not one of those people who believes that, well, you had bad karma in your past life, therefore you're going to suffer in this one and be tortured every day by your own body. No. No kid deserves that. All right, so we're like 69 now. Let me just change this to 69. What's going to happen to the Flynn case? Oh, what do you see out there, sweetheart? See something. Something exciting. Flynn. We must be reaching critical mass for something to come out, Susan's saying. I hear you. All right, I'm going to close my eyes for a second, so just give me a second here. I'm going to Flynn case. Well, Flynn's heaving a sigh of relief tonight. I mean, yes, SDNY apparently says stuff on him too, but he thinks this was a massive win for him. What's going to happen with the Flynn case? I'm getting the words "not so fast." Flynn case. Oh, I'm getting a "not so fast." And I don't know if this is Sullivan or this is another judge, but this is a judge somewhere who says "not so fast." Biden can re-indict Flynn. It feels like a judge. Ace of Cups, okay. Two of Swords, decision. Eight of Cups, decision that upset people, especially Democrats. Decision that upset. Seven of Wands, the Republicans working together with Barr and to help any of Trump's flunkies. But, aha, there's the hero of the story. And it does feel like a hero. And it feels like a judge. Yeah, normally the energy isn't so strong, but this feels pretty strong. Magician, Temperance. And these are major arcana. This is all minor arcana. This is people level, lowercase, but major arcana is the same, a lot of the same things, but uppercase, bigger forces, bigger energy, sometimes fated things. Some people are saying, well, do you believe in fate or free will? And my answer is a very unhelpful yes. Because somehow, and I don't know how, but somehow we have both. It's just how it's always felt to me. It doesn't make any sense. But this is, oh no, we're going to look at this. We're going to look at this. All right, and then what's going to happen? Yeah, this isn't even like I would normally joke. It would be like a, oh heck no, oh heck no. But no, this is much more serious than that. This is not so fast. This is someone who is used to being on the bench and talking that way. You know that they do. I expect it will be a partial win on Trump's taxes. Yes, Mr. RN, I think so too. Okay, so what's going on with this Flynn case? Ultimately, for Flynn, is Flynn gonna go to jail? Oh, there are some very powerful people, judges, lawyers. There are some very powerful people who have made their entire lives about law, who you know, their marriages fell apart and they've, you know, missed 43 birthdays of people around them, and all for law, all to fight for law. And they have awoken and they are mad, they are angry. King of Cups. Well, the Democrats will give them plenty of space, you know that. Okay, Queen of Swords. There's still multiple investigations going, or that can be evidence that can be like put together. And there's Mueller's report again. I'm telling you, it's coming back at some point. And right in the middle is Trump the Fool. And the Fool is going down. Full tower. Investigations, Mueller report, full tower. Oh, Ace of Wands, an action taken. So even once Trump goes down, there's still action taken against Flynn. I'll take it. That's beautiful. That is a thing of beauty. All right, that's the Flynn case. Can I squeak one more in? I shouldn't, but I'm going to. 76. Good year, 1976, bicentennial. My mother dressed me in some fascinating fashions. 1976. Let's see. Testing whistleblowers. I'm trying to see what's grabbing my intuition. Whistleblowers. I think it's the whistleblowers. Yeah, all right, let's just do 7630. 7630. Will there be more whistleblowers before the election that have an impact? Not just any old whistleblowers, but like oh my goodness. Gonna fix DACA. GMA 5. Yep. Okay. Will there be any whistleblowers of impact before the election? Like they blow that whistle and it's the whistle that can be heard from sea to shining sea. Whistleblowers. Oh my gosh, Kathy. Thank you. Oh my gosh. All right, judgment. That's definitely what we're reading about here. Okay. Strength. People finding their strength. 6 of Cups. Knowing that there could be repercussions at their jobs for speaking out, but they know that they'll get more of a warm welcome, and it's with the polls go so far left to the Democrats, people feel safer coming out speaking. 5 of Pentacles, and people are suffering. Oh, Mr. Aaron, thank you. Thank you. 5 of Pumpkins, 5 of Pentacles, people, they don't have any money, they're suffering. One of the guys today at the judicial hearing on corruption in the DOJ, specifically about Barr, one of the men went to his lawyer's office about a half a mile away from Capitol Hill, but he would only attend by video, and the Republicans were trying to give him a hard time, and he said, I have a newborn at home. I cannot put that at risk. And the Republican was like, well, we're all putting people at risk and blah, 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 whatever. It's things like that where it's like you're trying to win a political point by putting a newborn at risk. A newborn. They just shoot themselves in the foot with stuff like that. It's unraveling. Trump's corruption is unraveling. And yeah, he's just going to get more. Oh, things are going to turn against him. Oh goodness, I'm getting things are going to turn against him. All the machinations, all the little petty feuds and tantrums and the awful racist things he says with his little thumbs of fury. Yeah, it's starting to really unravel. More people possibly coming forward. I'm not getting one particular person. I'm getting people, various people. Like the more hearings they have, the more whistleblowers they get. So, all right. Well, that's what I'm getting for that. I have got to thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you. Thank you so much. And thank you so much to our moderators. My gosh, this would not be possible without you. And I'm just grateful. I'm grateful. So you guys hang in there, okay? I'll be back tomorrow. Everything goes back to normal tomorrow. So it'll be at noon Central Time in the U.S. To take more of your political tarot questions. And then on Sundays, I tack on some extra time for your just general knowledge astrology questions. So you guys absolutely have a great night. And thank you so much for tuning in and joining me. I really appreciate it. Okay? And I will see you wonderful people tomorrow. All right, hang in there. All right, okay. Bye-bye.